Good morning. It is the morning news with Tim. Wow. What a day. Today is Friday. The last day of morning news. Hello, Ellie and Jeff. How are you doing? The last day of morning news. What? How has it come so quick? It only feels like 4 days ago we started for the first time. And now we're at the end already. Almost time to do the raffle of winners, which I won't do today, but I will do in a special morning news show before Christmas, so don't worry. It's coming soon, I'm good. I'm dreading getting trains today. That's my job today. I'm getting on a train, so that's going to be horrible. Yesterday, all the trains out of some London stations were completely cancelled because our train infrastructure is probably the worst. Some of the worst in the world. Probably not the world, but pretty bad. So yeah, gonna enjoy waiting on trains. Good morning, Cyber Goddess. I've been checking my train times this morning because the National Rail app, it tells you. And the first train of mine delayed because of not enough crew. And then the second one was delayed because there's not enough crew. And they're all just like getting randomly delayed and mixed up, which is fun. The tube infrastructure is horrendous. No, the tube's good, I think. I think the tube's good. The trains are bad. What didn't you like about the tubes? I'm curious. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I got a journey up north. And tomorrow I'm going to be hosting more trivia at 3. So, bigger audience, probably. I don't know. And yeah, from a different location. So I have to pack up all my equipment. All transport here is horrendous. A lot of it is. I think that I do think the tube is generally good, though. I would say, from where have I been this year? San Francisco's, like my system's awful. Hong Kong system's pretty good. That was all right. Tube's often delayed. That's interesting. I don't find the tube's that delayed that often. But I'm a casual commuter, though. I just go around at the weekends and things. I don't commute to work. I ride a bike to work, which is easier. I don't know. What lines are bad? Apparently the Elizabeth line has been particularly bad. But, like, I've never really noticed it being cancelled that much, to be honest. And I've been riding it. It's London. I have a special place in my heart for the District line. Heart suspended. Yeah, the District line. I don't really go on the District line that much. I go on the Jubilee line a lot. Maybe the Northern line a bit. And the DLR and the Overground. The Overground is my main line. Overground and Jubilee, that's what I get everywhere, basically. I wonder how it is this morning. I haven't actually checked yet. But I do know that all my trains are probably delayed, so that's exciting. The only one, oof. Yeah, you see where I am, I can get the Overground, or I can get the DLR, which goes one stop to Bank. So, or I can just walk into London, or ride a bike. I can get to Oxford Circus in like 25 minutes on a bike. So, I just feel like I've got a lot of options. Right, well, the DLR is okay. I don't mind the DLR. Yeah, London transport discussions. I don't mind driving through central London actually as well. Even though a lot of people hate it. I think Manchester is actually worse. I think Manchester's worse in terms of driving than London. You can pretend to drive the DLR. Yeah, I've only been to Stratford maybe like once. It's then not there for me. But this isn't the London travel news. Good morning. This is more news. The last ever more news of this season. It's Friday. And it's very easy. It's 5 questions. And if you come in the top, you will get entered into our raffle where you can win a special prize. The raffle won't be run today, but it will be run very, very soon, which I will work out and schedule in. Today I'm traveling down to traveling away up north, so I'll be hosting more trivia tomorrow as well from a different place. But today is the last day of more news, so you can have a lie-in tomorrow, or I can have a lie-in tomorrow for the first time, which would be nice. But that's not as important as the news. Let's go in for question number 1. Now, I actually love Aquaman. Aquaman, the first Aquaman film, I thought was fun. I thought it was like a bit crazy. Wasn't too serious, but kind of fun. It went everywhere. And the question is, who directed the latest Aquaman film? Was it Joss Whedon, Anthony Russo, or James Wan? More news, less waffle. That's valid, James. People don't care about my commuting troubles. Let's look at the answers, though. Aquaman film, of course, directed by the same person who directed one of the greatest Fast and Furious films, Insidious, and The Conjuring. It is James Wan, the horror director. Which 5 you got right, well done. 4 for Anthony Russo, a Marvel director. Did Anthony Russo do Endgame, maybe? And Joss Whedon, who did the DC one, where... No, he didn't do, did he? Joss Whedon, he does Marvel as well. Yeah, apparently, the reviews aren't great, saying it's not particularly serious, but I don't think Aquaman's meant to be serious. I always thought it was a massive joke as a film, but that's sort of why I enjoyed it. So, check it out, I reckon. I'm going to go see it. I might see it at the cinema, because I do enjoy it. Joss is cancelled. Oh, no. Let's move on to question number 2. Alongside cataclysmic events in the sea and the oceans, in the real world, we've also had some cataclysmic events recently. But my question is, which country suffered a volcanic eruption this week? Was it Sweden, Italy, or Iceland? I wonder how much carbon the Iceland volcano... Oh, I just gave the answer away. If you were right at the end, you'd have got that. You got some minimal points. I wonder how much carbon the Iceland volcano has let out, or CO2, I should say. And if it has, did it give out more than Taylor Swift? That's my question. Let's have a look, though. Iceland is the correct answer, of course, which everyone got right. There's no Swedish or Italian volcano, which is good. Well done to everyone watching, getting that right. Let's look at the leaderboards. How are we doing? 2 questions in. Jeff Keys, Knock Knock, and Cyber Goddess, all with pretty high scores. Fed Up SJP 103, some Ceratops in the next 3 with Gina B, Andy H, James, and Omi wins in the top 10. Well done, guys. Well done. We're doing well. Right. Well, we've done the first 2 questions. And actually, I have a video I found of the Iceland volcanoes. It looks kind of cool. A lot of people have been sending drones into the lava to die. I'm not sure why. Here we go. Oh. Literally looks like hell on earth, doesn't it? There we go. Wow. Well, volcanoes coming up. It is a thirsty, juicy lava flow. I've been to Grindavik near the eruption. Drone sacrifices do need to be made. Then that will please the gods. Maybe Apple Watch sacrifices. That'd be better. Keeping on the themes of tech, though, 2023 has been an interesting year for tech. We've had ChatGPT AI almost take over. We've had Apple stealing watch parts. That's interesting. But what is the most commonly used password of 2023? Is it 123456, password, or Riz? Tricky one. Tricky one, this. Well, I can reveal that Riz is in fact the word of the year, which is kind of cool, isn't it? Riz is the word of the year, but not the most used password. Is the most used password still password? It's not. It's 123456, which 4 of you got right. Well done. 5 for password and 3 for Riz. I wouldn't advise using any of those passwords as your password. A couple of other of the most common used passwords are, in number 2, it's admin. In number 3, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In number 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In number 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And number 7 is password. And number 8 is 1, 2, 3. There we go. Passwords. I guess we're getting better. It's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably better than password. There's a password. But if you have either of those, unfortunately, it takes less than 1 second to crack. So not the most secure. Right. Question number 4. I use Japanese character names. That does sound more secure than a number. Right. We're talking about this. These have started appearing over Scotland. I saw these on Reddit. I saw these on the BBC News site. They seem to be reported about everywhere. They are, in fact, alien beings coming to take us away. But the mainstream media says they're clouds. And my question is, what are these clouds they were spotted over Scotland called? Are they nucleus, nutritious, or nacarus? Nacarus. Unicorn farts. That's probably what it is. I reckon it's pronounced Nacerus, actually, the last one, Nacerus, which is, in fact, the correct answer. They are Nacerus clouds, which 10 of you got right. Well done. 1 for nucleus and 1 for nutritious. Technically, nucleuses and nutritiouses are different things, aren't they? Let's look at the leaderboards, though. How are we doing? 4 questions in. Sam Ceratops now leading, followed by Jeff Keys, Andy H, and Cybergoddess. Fed Up, SJP103, Gina, Knock Knock, Omniwins, and Taiwan John in the top 10. James in 11th, Anna S in 12th, and I'll be blowed in 13th. Don't worry though, we have 1 more question for you to win, and it's not about anything we've spoken about before, but it still is sort of related to tech, roughly. I think I just read this yesterday. It was pretty breaking news when I read it, and it's definitely the most interesting question, or the interesting story I read yesterday. And the question is, an 18-year-old was handed an indefinite hospital order after being sentenced for hacking Spotify and Apple, hacking iMessage, or hacking the Grand Theft Auto developers. I would have put that in, but I have a word count. So, and I could have put GTA, but is that clear? Maybe. Why am I talking about that answer for so long? It is because it's the correct answer. They were hacking the Grand Theft Auto developers. Just 7 of you got right. 1 person for hacking iMessage and 4 for hacking Spotify. They did use a Fire Stick. The story is actually insane. So, yeah, an 18-year-old hacker who actually leaked the forthcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 has been sentenced to an indefinite hospital order. They basically looked at him and they released him out on bail, and he hacked also using an Amazon Fire Stick on his hotel TV and a mobile phone to break into it, which is kind of insane. He broke into their internal Slack messaging system and said if Rockstar don't contact me on Telegram within 24 hours, they will start releasing source code. He was also just rearrested. Crazy guy. He worked like stealing many cryptocurrency wallets and lots of other things as well. And yeah, was basically deemed so dangerous that now he has to be locked up indefinitely until he is no longer a harm to anyone else. But yeah, crazy, like mad hacker skills. Last indeed. I got lag and couldn't read fast enough. Oh, sorry. Let's look at the final leaderboards though. How are we doing? Sam Ceratops, Andy H, Fed Up, SJP103, and Gina, all in the top 5. Also, well done to Jeff Key, Cybergoddess, Don't Like, Taiwan John, James, Omniwins, Anna S, and Albie. Almost getting through. Right, well, I'm going to add you to my winners list, and probably next week I'll schedule a news show, and we will run the final raffle to see who is the winner of my super secret prize. My super secret prize. Well done all. I am. This is actually the last More News show of this season. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's been okay. I think we've done all right on viewers. I think it's been interesting to do. Will more news be returning in the future? Probably at some point, but not next week. Next week, I am going to be hosting more trivia. Well, I'm hosting more trivia tomorrow and Sunday and Christmas Day and Tuesday. So the next 4 days, I'm going to be hosting it. So you can play more trivia every day at 3 p.m. with your family. Or if you want to get away from them, you can play without your family and just join us every day at 3. So that's it from me for today, but I'm going to be here every day hosting more trivia after today. Thank you all for playing, and enjoy whatever you're doing before Christmas. Do you know we have to set an alarm at night? I should do. Thank you guys. Goodbye. Always playing at 8 a.m. with my dad. Good. Schrodinger. I like it. That's my favorite username. My second favorite username. Thank you guys. Goodbye.